Alright, check it out. Final Fantasy VII is more than arguably the greatest game that was ever created. It is a symbol of my childhood. Everything about it is sheer brilliance. The eeriness of the story of Genova and the ancients, the cast of misfits who band together for a common cause despite their differences, the tiny details of each object seen inside the buildings that show you just how much care was put into this game's design. The music that touches my soul so deeply it makes me want to lactate out of my nipples. Even the quirks that from the outside look like poor development decisions lend a hand to the greatness that is Final Fantasy VII. Oh yes, the quirks. And I can think of two quirks in particular that make this game extra special. Tifa perfectly toes the line between bad bitch who holds her own and that motherly figure whom you let your guard down for because with her you feel more in love and at home with than your own mother's womb. Not to mention, she is so beautiful. I feel like when I see her, I know then what it must be like to see the planet Earth from outer space for the first time. Just look at those amber, red, brown eyes. It's incredible. I've never been in love with an animated character before, but there's a first for everything, and Tifa was my first. And maybe it could be that I just need to get out more, but that's not the point of this video. Squaresoft perfectly depicted the true Final Fantasy that lingers in the male collective consciousness in almost every aspect in the development of Tifa, and that includes what I believe to be the best thing about Tifa: her succulent udders. They're like fresh-picked honeydews. They're like huge materia orbs, more magnificent than Knights of the Round, Knocks of the Round. They are the true Mako reactors that are the real reason Cloud found himself in a wheelchair. In fact, I don't even know why they needed white materia the whole time when Meteor could have just bounced off her gigantic Boobosaurus Rexes. But I digress. Regardless, Tifa's tits aren't just some developer's goof of the past that can be done away with. No, my friends. They're icons. Icons of a story that's representative of the youth of so many of us. Boobs so monumental, they are quite possibly the most important boobs of our lives. Boobs more important than our own mothers. Because you see, ladies and gentlemen, it's about more than tits. It's about freedom. And that's why we should be out of our minds outraged when in an interview with Tetsuya Nomura, he talks about restricting Tifa's chest. They want to make Tifa's boobs smaller. Oh yeah? Okay, then after you restrict her chest, then what? What do you restrict next, and where does it stop? They want to take everything from us. And also, what message are you sending to all big-breasted women in society, by the way? Are you suggesting that they should be ashamed of their boobs? Of their blessings? Are you suggesting that you can't kick ass and have double D's simultaneously? Because I think that's preposterous. And you should be ashamed of yourselves. The Final Fantasy VII Remake is set to come out in March of 2020, close to the release of the PlayStation 5. This means Square Enix has the opportunity to usher in a new era of gaming and entertainment. Final Fantasy VII can and will set the tone for what is to be expected from the gaming industry as a whole. So, do they want to cower to the sensationalist journalists and control freaks who wish to impose their notions of fairness on the rest of us? Or do they want to activate the true potential of possibly the greatest game of all time? What do you guys think? Thank you for watching.